Okay, so today I'm going to talk about how to win customers online in 2022. The financial services companies that we work with face a series of common challenges. These stats are from sources such as Cision, PR Newswire, Insider Intelligence, which is the research arm of Business Insider, and Kitses. Starting at the top, 75% of advisors are frustrated with lead gen or the lack of, and the inability to stand out amongst the competition. If you flip this to the other side of this coin, what that means is that customers are faced with bland websites and advisor microsites that don't differentiate with the competition. Many firms are experiencing customer churn before they can even get a relationship going due to frustrating and time-consuming onboarding. After the hard work of wooing potential clients, according to Insider Intelligence, 52% of firms are worried that they are going to lose clients during the onboarding process, which for a third of firms takes up to 4 weeks, actually. Digital onboarding is a hot topic in the industry for good reason. According to Michael Kitses, advisors spend only 50% of their time on client activity, and then only less than half of that is actually meeting with the client. That's less than 10 hours a week. Why is this? Perhaps it's related to the next stat. Insider Intelligence found that 8 out of 10 financial advisors complain that paperwork keeps them from spending time with their clients. And lastly, 70% of financial firms report that their core processes can't quickly adapt to changing customer expectations, competitive pressure, or new regulations. So financial service firms are in a tough place and need to equip themselves with the right tools in order to adapt and thrive. So let's take a look at what companies can do by looking at how these challenges impact a customer journey. Okay, on this journey map, we can see a high net worth individual named Susan looking for a wealth management firm to work with. It starts with her research and education on different managers, getting information on specific advisors, then committing, going through the application and onboarding process, uncovering a concern, and going through the process of connecting with her advisor. Now, the green dots are areas where you are able to deliver an excellent experience. Yellow dots show a neutral experience, and there are the red dots. These are areas of frustration where improving things provides a significantly better experience for the customer, improves close rates, reduces the cost to support clients, makes clients more satisfied, and reduces churn. I show you this to demonstrate how you can address multiple pain points across the customer journey map through perfecting digital channels. For example, if your portfolio website is on the more complex side, then you likely you've got a pretty dated web experience. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't serve the prospective client well. It's not frequently updated because it takes too much effort. You're not providing examples of your thought leadership through research and insights, and it's expensive to maintain. Prospective clients may want to review different advisor options or research for advisors with specific experience. But advisor microsites are too hard to maintain, keep updated, and keep on brand. Advisors complain that after the hard work of landing a new client, they cringe at the many days of back and forth collecting information for onboarding. It's a bad experience, inefficient, and it gives new clients the opportunity to abandon for a competitor in the midst of their growing regret and frustration. At some point, your client is going to come across something she doesn't understand on her statement. She'll reach out, play phone tag, send an email, and finally, after some back and forth, find some time to talk to her advisor about it. Then your client has to wait on a response again. Advisors and reps are busy, and they have to jump through multiple systems to get information needed to address the problem. That takes a couple of days, and it's phone tag or emails until you can find the time to meet. It's not the best experience. After a good call and explanation, the advisor sends out some additional research to help educate the client. Nice personal touch, a yellow dot, but perhaps something else can be improved. Digital experience platforms, such as Liferay, are uniquely positioned as a flexible and powerful platform to address all of these issues in financial services. First, the red dots. 1 and 2 are addressed with digital experience platforms, web experience management, which is ideally suited to companies with websites for multiple brands, business units, locations, and advisors. Second, dot 3 is something that can be addressed with a digital onboarding process built on DXPs. Third, dots 4 and 5 can be addressed with client portal and an advisor portal. The client portal would allow our client Susan to meet her advisor's calendar and book appointments, or perhaps through the knowledge base or research library, address her question and never even need to take time from the advisor, which is mutually beneficial, of course. The advisor portal would allow the advisor to prepare for the call much more quickly, whether it's having the ability to impersonate the client to see what she sees, or having all her account information unified in one place, so they don't have to copy or paste out multiple systems. And at last, dot 6, instead of email, which is easily missed or lost, the client can find research on her own in the client portal, or it can be flagged by the advisor for her to read at her leisure. With flexible and powerful tools like Liferay DXP, you can rapidly adapt to shifting customer expectations, market changes, competitive pressure, new regulations in order to keep customer journey optimized. The resulting change to the client's experience is significantly better. It eliminates the weaknesses and flips them into strengths. Yeah. It really comes down to what can the business hope to achieve with the prospects like these. This is all part of digital transformation, but all that change has to do something measurably beneficial for the firms. Our customers have increased site traffic and driven more leads by building websites on Liferay. They have driven 140% increase in self-service adoption by building client portals on Liferay. Their IT teams have decreased time to market for new apps and services by 30%. And they have massively improved agent, advisor, and rep productivity by decreasing the time it takes to run key processes. And they have been able to create more efficient advisor or employee by consolidating different systems into one unified view with one customer in the EU, reducing the number of systems a rep has to deal with from 50 to just one. That's a huge decrease. Now, the key ingredient to win customers in 2022 will all resolve around customer experiences. Many people might shrug their shoulders on this, but consider that 32% of consumers say that they will walk away from a brand they love after just one bad experience. Of course, changing one's financial service provider is more difficult than the usual general brand loyalty, but the trend is there. And for Gen Z and Gen Y, the primary differentiator will be user experience. In order to meet the expectations, service providers should think of omnichannel instead of multi-channel. This means that all of your communication channels should follow your customers' needs. Service providers need to communicate on channels their customers prefer, on platforms they are using at each stage of the customer journey, and make it possible for them to continue some work on a different device seamlessly. Personalization is also a tool that not many service providers utilize efficiently at the moment. They are most likely to segment their customers, but sending personalized offers and messages based on browsing behavior and interests, past activities goes a long way in building lasting relationships with the customers. Thirdly, with COVID, we experienced how fragile established channels are without digital support. Sales representatives are really important. They will continue to be, especially in the consultative sales, but digital portals can not only assist them and boost multiple tasks, but can take over issues that doesn't really need personal touch, and thus saving time for the reps. With so much data and information on customer needs and preferences, there are really no longer any technical limitations on being proactive rather than reactive to building relationships. It's much easier and beneficial to build experiences and keep existing clients than to win them back after a bad experience. DXPs such as Liferay enable your sales and marketing teams to build powerful websites with content management systems for campaigns, thus relieving your IT from such tasks. This only speeds up processes, go to market, but also enable more creative ideas to see the light. At number 6, breaking down siloed work enables faster onboarding, finding issues that need to be fixed and create seamless workflows. Taking care of employee experience next to customer experience help to build more loyal employees, building and maintaining the existing knowledge base of the company inside your organization, which will turn to increased revenue and customer loyalty as well. Now, we know that 5G will open never before seen possibilities in terms of what we can do for our customers. There is a saying which, as a marketing person, I see completely true, that when talking about new services, it's better to be first than to be perfect. So thinking of 5G opportunities today and start build experiences already yesterday. Lastly, don't be afraid of cloud and solution as a service platforms for different needs. When you don't have to spend time and resources on maintaining systems, you can build new and engaging innovations for yourselves and for your companies. Now a quick plug before I hand over the microphone. Just briefly about Liferay, we have 1,300 customers worldwide. Among those, there are 160 plus in banking and wealth management, and another 120 plus in the adjacent insurance industry. Our financial services customers have launched 270 plus highly successful projects on Liferay, creating some of the industry's leading client portals, marketing website, advisor and employee portals, and other bespoke first-to-market customer applications by taking advantage of the expandability of our platform. a quick shout out to our customers, and thank you very much for your time.